On February 9th, 2024, Ohio police were called to an apartment regarding a domestic dispute between two women. The initial report didn't specify the nature of the conflict. Officers arrived to handle the situation and make sure both parties were safe. More information about what happened and any actions taken by the police wasn't available right away.
What's up?
I had my friend call.
Okay.
So basically, my girlfriend's in there last night.
So you're the one that called?
No, my friend Dominique Smith.
Okay.
He's the one that called. He's my friend. So last night she, I don't know if the windows are open. She choked me.
You want to walk over here?
Yeah.
We'll go over here.
She choked me 3 times. I know you're gonna think this looks like a hickey, and there's a scratch too, but she did choke me, and then she also slapped me in the face.
The police officer approached the woman standing outside the apartment and listened as she explained what had happened. She seemed visibly upset as she described the events, using gestures to emphasize her story. The officer listened carefully, nodding sometimes to show they understood and asking questions to get more details.
Pulled me by my hair, and I knew you guys probably would think it looked like a hickey, but I did record the conversation of her saying, like, I did put my hands on you and stuff, and I basically gave her, she doesn't have a car, so I basically gave her the option of, I will take you back to your hometown, or I'm gonna call the police. Like, I need her out. She takes my phone, so I can't contact anyone, so I told my best friend, I said, look, here's my address. If I don't respond, I need you to call the police within X amount of time. So, like, I kept looking out the window waiting for you guys, and she would not come. And basically, like I said, she puts her hands on me, she screams, takes my phone, and I even locked her outside for a little bit just to try to see if her mom would come and pick her up, something like that. Her mom's not gonna come pick her up, and I turned the Wi-Fi off so she couldn't call people to come here because she has done that before. And basically she's inside right now, and she's like, we're gonna leave before they get here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm a probation officer, so that's why I'm trying to just do this the right way. I don't want any other trouble. I just want her out. And obviously this is not okay. I can't go to work and help my clients when I'm also dealing with this at home. So
Absolutely, I agree.
Like I said,
The officer was shocked by the woman's condition and felt deeply sorry for her. As she talked about what her girlfriend did, the officer got more worried, realizing how serious it was. Despite the tough situation, the officer stayed professional, comforting her and writing down everything she said. It was clear she needed help right away, and the officer was determined to make sure she got it.
Does she have any weapons or anything like that in the apartment?
No.
Okay, no guns or anything?
no guns.
Okay. Gotcha.
No.
And you said all this happened last night? Has this kind of been an ongoing thing?
So she kind of started putting her hands on me in December. This is what it looked like last night. So that's what that is. That's what it looked like last night. But like I said, I have a recording of her saying, like, I didn't mean to put my hands on you and stuff, just because I heard her when she was outside on the phone with her friend. She's like, they're not going to believe you. They're going to say it looks like a hickey. You're not going to get me arrested, all that kind of stuff. I literally gave her the option before I had my friend call you guys. I said, I will take you back, but you need to leave. Either the cops are going to come and get you, or I will take you back. But you cannot be here anymore. Like, I can't do this.
Okay. How long have you guys lived together for?
About a year. We moved here in July 1st, I think, is when we moved here. But she's been like, she lives here. She does get mail here, residency, but she also like goes back to her hometown for like weeks, sometimes a couple weeks at a time or so.
You guys been dating for longer than that?
About a year.
About a year? Okay. I gotcha. Oh, she's got marks on her neck from last night.
Is she still here?
She's in the house, yeah.
And what made her do that?
I told her I didn't want to be with her, so the last time that I took her back, I told her, I said, please don't come back. Like, she doesn't have a car, so she wasn't going to have a way up here. I said, please do not come back. Like, I blocked her on everything. She literally created new social media accounts to get a hold of me, like text now numbers to get a hold of my number, and she had her brother drop her off here. And basically ever since, I was like, it's not my responsibility, because she lives 2 hours away. I was like, it's not my responsibility to have to take you back to your hometown. That's not my job. And so I have been telling her the past week, like, don't want to be with you. Like, you scare me, and I just want her out.
Okay. Where's her home found at?
Zanesville, Ohio.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Michaela. I didn't want to have to do this, but she wouldn't leave on her own.
Do you have your ID on you, Putting your hands on you and stuff like that. What? So she choked you?
She choked me three times last night. Like, I would, like, get up and try to breathe and stuff, and then she would do it again. Then, yeah.
Did you lose consciousness at all?
I did not, no.
Did you have trouble breathing?
I did have trouble breathing. I was, like, trying to, but she's very strong, so I was, like, trying to get her off of me.
Okay. So you, oh my god.
You want me to do that later?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it for you.
Okay. Where are you a probation officer at?
Miami County.
Miami?
Yep,
Okay.
Miami. Been there about 2 years now.
Nice.
I love it. It's crazy, but I love it.
Yeah, it's I'm sure it's a wild
Yes.
ride, yeah.
As the officer entered the apartment to look into the domestic disturbance, the woman suddenly changed her story, refusing to cooperate or admit any wrongdoing. Despite the officer's efforts to get information and understand what happened, she kept denying everything, making the investigation harder.
Does she know we're here right now?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think, is she gonna have an issue talking to us or anything like that?
I think so. I do.
Okay. She made any suicidal statements or anything like that?
No, she is not.
Okay. Do you care to take pictures and stuff
Yeah,
from me?
you want us to go talk to her first, and then
Yeah, I just wanted to. Wow.
I don't mind taking pictures.
Okay. Yeah, we can go talk to her. Do you care to do a statement about what happened or your written statement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go make.
Process mean.
I'm just gonna get a piece of paper. I can do that now before. Do you think she's gonna try to run or anything like that?
She may. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna lie. She may.
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
there's like the front living room window, bedroom window. There's a window in the other room, and then a kitchen window. So.
That goes out the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you care? Do you have to go to work or anything? Do you care?
No,
to...
I'm off the rest of the day. I called in sick today.
Okay. Do you care to hang out before we do all the paperwork and the statement and
I
stuff?
can
Okay.
sit on the porch.
Okay.
My porch is actually like right over here.
Okay.
And then is the door unlocked, or?
Is your door unlocked?
She just texted me. Please don't let them take me. I'll leave. Where are you at? He's right in the bedroom right there. Come out.
Hi. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Why? Wait. Why is there 3 cops?
it's part of our
They're just
protocol.
responding. Oh.
I didn't know. I just didn't know there needs to be 3 cops.
Be respectful to them.
I'm not being disrespectful. My mom, I'm not. But
Hey, ma'am, I'll
Okay.
talk to you outside a little bit, okay?
Okay. Can you, so, what's going on?
so basically, we've been arguing off and on for a minute. And today, I went outside because she went outside, and she locked me out the door. So I was outside for like 2 hours, I think. And my phone is off, and she asked me to leave. And I was like, well, technically I live here. I've been here for a year, and I get mail that comes here. And I told her, I said I'll leave, but I don't drive. She does. And she didn't want to drive me because I live 2 hours away. So she asked me to find somebody who meet us in Columbus.
The woman's choice not to help the officer and keep quiet about what happened makes the investigation tough. Without her cooperation, it's hard for the officer to find evidence and fully understand what's going on. But the officer stays focused on keeping everyone safe and tries other ways to find out the truth and give the support and help needed.
And I've been trying to find somebody, but I don't have nobody.
Okay.
And so she locked me outside. And then I was begging her to let me come inside. She let me come inside. And then she turned off the Wi-Fi because my phone's off and it only connects to Wi-Fi, so I couldn't text nobody. And then she was just asking me to leave before she called y'all. I didn't even know she called y'all. But before she called y'all, and then I said I'll leave, but I was asking her to turn on the Wi-Fi so I could get all my arrangements set up where I live. And then she turned on the Wi-Fi when y'all got here, so.
Okay.
Basically, that's it. But we was arguing yesterday, and
Okay, what happened yesterday when y'all were arguing?
not much for real, just the same shit.
Okay. So, what's up with the marks on her neck? Don't know? Don't know how those got there?
No.
Okay. Well, she says otherwise, so if you want to tell me what happened, I mean, it'd be better if you tell me what happened.
When we was arguing, I'm not gonna lie. I did grab her neck, but like, I'm gonna keep it P with you. She put her hands on me first. And I have never put my hands on this girl. I literally texted her after it happened, and I told her how sorry I was that it happened. And she put her hands on me, I put my hands on her, shit happened. So I was supposed to leave today. I couldn't get a ride to leave, so she got mad, locked me out, turned off the Wi-Fi, and by the time I came back in, because she just let me in like 30, 40 minutes ago, I tried to call my mom, because I was just on the phone with my mom, tried to call my mom to see if she could find somebody. They said no. She told me y'all was here. That was really the end of it, really what happened for it.
Okay, so what do you mean she put her hands on you?
Like, when we be arguing, bro, she be putting her hands on me first. Like, it's like a type thing, like, we be a push come to shove kind of thing. Like, I'm not trying to get her in trouble or anything. If I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. But it's like, I don't put my hands on her unless I'm responding to her putting her hands on me. Like, my face, she scratched my face, grabbed my shit.
Okay. Where did all this happen?
In our bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Or you.
Okay. Were you guys in the bed or just standing up around the bed? I don't know what it looks like, but...
We was in the bed. Because it was
Okay.
night.
Sorry, I just don't... Okay. Oh, you got a couch in there, too. Okay. Okay. So, she was asking to leave, and that's what happened, all this?
No, it didn't happen because she asked me to leave. I forget what we was arguing about yesterday.
Okay.
I genuinely don't remember what we was arguing about.
You're good. Yeah, thank you.
Yesterday, but I know it escalated.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you by chance?
I honestly don't know where my wallet was. She didn't let me in here to pack my stuff.
Okay.
So,
Do you know your social security number by chance?
Yes.
And then you don't have a good phone number right now because you said your phone's off?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay.
I have a text now number that I always answer, but that's about it.
Okay. What is that number? Okay.
Despite the officer's persistent questioning about her behavior, the woman continues to be uncooperative. She probably knows that by not sharing information, she might avoid getting in trouble for what she did. This makes it hard for the officer to understand the situation fully and offer the right help.
Alright, well, just give me a second, I want to go talk to her. Do you want to say? Okay.
I'm going to jail.
Huh?
I'm going to jail.
We're trying to piece together everything right now. We don't know anything.
So she's saying that you had put your hands on her first and that things often get physical between you guys. I'm not saying that's what happened, but, I mean, do at any point, like, you get physical with her or anything like that? Okay. Okay.
Like I said, she was drinking last night, and literally, I'm not kidding, it literally happened when I was like, I do not want to be with you. Like, and after that, it was just like, she's seeing red, and like I said, even in the video, because I literally recorded her saying that she was doing it, and she was like, she's like, it even scared me, I know you were scared, all that kind of stuff, but no, man, no. As much as me putting my hands on her, I was literally like trying to obviously get her off of me as go like that, but that was the extent of me putting my hands on her, because I was like, you need to get off of me.
Yeah. I gotcha. Did you at any point try to call 911 last night or anything?
Not last night. She took my phone.
Okay.
she
Did she
said,
know you were going to try to call 911? Is that why?
Last night, yeah, because I told, like, I think that was the worst she had ever done it, and I think she knew I was at the point of, like, holy shit, like, you just did that to me, and so I actually went to grab my phone, and she took it, and I was like, I just want to make sure I can hear my alarms for work in the morning, and she's like, no, you're not, so she did take it, and yeah, so I had my phone.
Okay. But you didn't say you're, like, calling the cops or
No,
anything
I
like
did
that.
not.
That's okay. Okay. So we are going to arrest her. And I'm not saying that's because you want this, but we have an obligation because it is domestic violence. Because you guys live together, you guys have been in a relationship together for a year now. We have an obligation to step in.
Absolutely.
I am also going to charge her with strangulation, for strangling you, which is a felony. Okay. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sure that's a lot, but I just want to be honest with you. Okay, obviously you're at your wit's end.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You do not need to apologize at all.
I didn't want it to come to this, but I didn't have a choice. I literally thought you were
Understand that
Well, yeah, I understand that. Do you care? I'm sorry. Do you care if I see those text messages where she had told you that she was sorry for what she did to you, or that video of her admitting anything?
Absolutely.
All right, so it sounds like your guys' stories aren't matching up or anything like that right now. So we're trying to figure out everything, right? I mean, I can't make any determination right now.
How long
Is this-
if I did, how long do you think I'd be in jail for?
For what?
Whatever.
Or like-
I don't know what the charge would be. Whatever happens.
I mean, it all depends. I can't give you any realistic because I'm not a judge or nothing like that, right? So, and I don't really know where this falls or what's going on or even if she wants any charges or anything like that. So, I mean, it's hard to give you kind of any information on that.
While the officer questioned the other woman for more details, she started crying. Her tears showed how hard the situation was for her, highlighting how serious the incident was and how urgent it was to help.
Once we kind of get a clear view, we can kind of tell you what's going to happen, if anything. She was saying that this has happened before, though?
No, I didn't put my hands on her before, but the cops did get called here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And it was another situation. She wouldn't let me in the house. I had my ride. I was leaving.
Right.
Like, I don't remember the cop's name, but even they let us go because I told them I just wanted my wallet. My wallet was in this house.
Yeah.
She wouldn't open the door. And legally, I'm allowed in here. My mail comes here. I live here. I moved in here with her.
Right.
But she wouldn't open the door, and so I was out the door. I'm not gonna lie, I was banging on the door. Shouldn't have been banging on the door, but I was. And she called the cops, and I just told them, like, I'm trying to leave. Like, I have all my stuff.
Right.
I just want my wallet. But I didn't put my hands on her. We've never been in a...
If you got residency, banging on a door is the least of our concerns. If you live in the house, as far as living in the house and residency goes, like if you want to bang on the door, then it's your house too. I mean, if you want to break a door, then I mean, if it's your house, you want to break a door, then I mean that's just on you, between you and Lord is. It's different when you're breaking other people's doors in, right? But if it's yours, it's yours. So I don't think we're disputing the residency part here. We're more concerned with kind of the violence part. I mean, couples argue and everything.
But how would it go? Because I'm not the only one that's violent.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like since, like, I look like the male in the relationship, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's like, why would I be the only one? If I go to jail, why would I be the only one going to jail when I'm not the only one who put my hands on people?
Right. And I'm not, understand that just because I'm using your words, male in the relationship, right? That we don't just arrest the male in the relationship, quote unquote. That's not kind of how.
But also, she
how it
works with the law, so it's like.
I'm telling you, Miami County probation, that doesn't have an effect on us. Okay, that's not playing in our minds as far as who's guilty or not. Really, it's who started it and who kind of escalated it, right? Because there's one thing, right, between somebody slapping you in the face and then getting on top of them and strangling them, right? I mean, those are disproportionate, right? Somebody can slap you. That doesn't mean you get to go to your room and pull a gun on them, right? There's proportionate responses, Right? And it's the same thing for police officers. If I get in a fight with some dude, I can't just like pull my gun on somebody just because I get in a fight with them. It's the same for regular everyday citizens. So there's defending yourself, and then there's proportionate responses to what occurs. All right, so just keep that in the back of your mind. I'm not
She said
saying
she was pressing charges on me.
she said she wanted you to go. That's
Right, I told her I would go. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. What would happen if I would have ran? Because I was about to go out the back window.
Oh, we would have chased, yeah.
But y'all wouldn't know because y'all was out there talking for a minute. I would have been gone. I wasn't going to run. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. I'm not running.
I mean, if you want to talk in hypotheticals, and
Yeah,
you
I'm
say
not running now.
you were going to run, right, and we didn't know that you ran, you just snuck out a back window and you pulled one over the wool over our eyes.
Y'all
We
just catch me
have,
type shit.
huh?
Y'all just catch me type shit.
Yeah. I mean, you got a long life, right? It's not like you can avoid the law for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that would be a warrant, most definitely.
Yeah, so it's good that you stayed. It looks good for you, and it looks good that we can at least get your side of things, because
I just don't.
whatever happens in our report, we're going to take your account of information and what your account was into consideration.
After confirming the woman's involvement and her refusal to cooperate, the officer decided to arrest her, but she started crying and fighting back, maybe thinking she could get away with it. Her actions showed why it's important to follow the law and make sure everyone is treated fairly and kept safe.
We're not the NWO. We're not the jury. We're not the judge. We're not the executioner, right? We're not doing anything. Whatever we come to today is just what happens today. What happens tomorrow, that's up for the judge, that's up for juries. I mean,
Tomorrow, so that does mean I'm going to jail.
no, I'm talking hypotheticals, right? You're talking hypothetically running out the back window.
Yeah.
We're still talking hypotheticals, right? Whatever happens,
Well,
this isn't the end of whatever happened. This is just what we can piece together on our end. All right, so
but I feel like y'all's talking to her more than me. Like, y'all's talking to her. Is it because she called the cops? Because y'all talking about we're going to do paperwork. And then she talked to me, and then she like, all right, I'm going to go out and check up with her. Like, why is it her story that's more important than mine? Because
it's not more important. She just had a lot to say. Yeah, and the paperwork they're talking about is
she
just
had a lot to say, bro. We've had a lot in our relationship. And there's been a lot. But it's like, if this happened and this happened, and you didn't call them, why are you trying to bring it up now? Like, it's old.
Yep, I'm not disagreeing. That's
And I
one of
feel
our
like-
questions is, if it happened, why didn't you call when it happened, right? That is a question that we ask. That's something that we want to know too, is like, well, you would be
mind
amazed
if
at how
I,
many...
come over here and
Huh?
sit down?
Do what?
Do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not about to.
Yeah, no, you're all good.
But I don't feel like sitting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I sit in the car all day, so I got to stand up or else my back's going to start killing me. But as far as like, that's a question that we always ask people, right? And you'd be surprised at how many people call and they're like, hey, my boyfriend beat me a year ago. And we're like, well, why didn't you call a year ago, right? I mean, there's always more to the story than what one person says. That's why we come in and we talk to both people.
Okay. So, obviously I don't know what y'all was talking about in here, but as far as you're saying that she put her hands on you, you don't have any marks on you or anything like that from her?
Bro, I have marks on my face.
Okay.
Like, I have a whole scratch on my face. It's just small because she just not. Like,
Okay. And
this wasn't deep.
would you say that was from her trying to get you off of her from choking her?
No, but I wasn't even choking her like that. Like, she making it real bad, and it wasn't even like that. Like,
Okay. Well,
it did
if she...
happen, I'm not gonna lie,
Uh-huh.
but she did put her hands on me first. But if she wants to take it, however she wants to take it, whatever, it's whatever.
Okay. If you weren't choking her that bad, she would not have marks on her neck like that. Okay.
But bro, she be moving and doing shit too though.
Okay.
Like it could have been. I really was not choking her like that. But it could have been the way she moved or anything. But I'm not gonna lie, I still know, like, Michaela, you just don't. Like, I'm aware I was wrong. Like,
Okay.
I just don't do.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Michaela, we have a duty to step in. Okay. This is domestic violence. Okay. We have to step in, and you're going to jail today. Okay.
Bro.
So,
Did she
We're-
press charges on me?
no. I said we have a duty to step in. We have an obligation. Whether
But why is it me? If she put her hands on me too, why am I the only one going to jail?
today you are deemed the primary aggressor. You have your day in court to argue that. Okay. But today you are going to jail. Okay. I need you to stand up and come with us.
Can I call my mom?
Listen, you gotta make it quick and let her know that you're going to jail right now and you gotta go. Like, we have other things that are popping off in the city right now too. So she's doing the statement right
I'll get
now.
everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, my camera's right next to her. I already explained to her the everything. She's cool with all that. So are you okay with that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Yes.
What they charge you with?
Domestic violence, like Alexis does not put her hands on me, bro.
You tell them that that's your home, that's your address. That's
Yes, they don't give a they don't care. So I gotta go.
So you're gonna get what? They right there.
Yes. She told me I need to hurry up and call you.
Well, you know, you're gonna have to get your stuff when you get out and do what you got to do. Get away from it.
Alright, love you, bye.
I love you too. Bye.
I understand this is you live here. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't live here. Okay, but that's fine.
Can we just go?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You don't have anything on you that's gonna. You just have your phone on
my
you.
AirPods and my phone.
Okay. All right. I am going to pat you down real quick. Just make sure. Do you want to leave any of that here? Or
No.
you? Okay. All right. Will you spread your feet for me, please?
Yeah, can I put on my shoes? These is hers, and I know
Yeah.
she's gonna want them.
Where's your shoes at?
You could just grab a pair out one of them boxes.
One of the boxes. Okay. I just gotta patch you.
Wait, you said can I do what for you?
Spread your feet for me, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You said AirPods and phone right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We can grab one of these shoes real quick.
Code 4.
Okay. I understand you're pissed off, but I'm going to okay. We're going this way. No, what did I say? Okay, put your hands behind your back. That's not going to happen. I'm trying to stick with you here, but... Stop. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. 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 Now. I'm right here. Stop it. Don't arrest. Stop. Have you called your mom? Yep. Okay. Is that what she called? Yep. Okay. Stop.
Hey,
Stop. Michaela.
knock it off.
Stop.
You have hands on my back!
Stop. Michaela.
Well, then stop fighting.
I'm not fighting
You are resisting arrest. Shut your mouth. Stop it. Michaela, stop that. There. Stop. Michaela, we're gonna roll you over. Okay? We're gonna roll you over.
I'm right here. I will pat your back. Sit up and cooperate. You are going to make this worse. Now stop it. They're going to stand you up and do not resist.
Michaela, listen. I'm trying to work with you, okay? That's why I didn't pull you out of here in handcuffs right away.
Easy on you. Now stand
Okay.
up. Stand up.
Come on. Go to the car. 331, one female in custody. I'm gonna grab your phone and AirPods real quick. Go ahead and see it.
All right. Awesome. Well, I'll finish up the paperwork with her.
Okay. I left my camera over there with her.
Okay. I'll knock all that out.
Do you have everything? Do you need any of that paperwork?
I should be good.
The QR code stuff and everything?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Should be good.
And because it's felony and arrest, you have to do that extra victim advocate thing.
Okay.
She faced several charges, including assault by strangulation, domestic violence, and resisting arrest. These charges showed how serious the incident was and the harm it caused. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.